Ladies and gentlemen, the following is another excellent episode of the Wrestling Fans Podcast, Ringside Society. In one corner, we have the greatest thing on God's green earth. No, we're not talking about money, Mary Jane, or Popeye, Tranquil Guard of Ringside Society, and Delaware's greatest American hero. And whenever he goes to Taco Bell, he orders a chief burrito because he's made of chicken and beef. He's Rob Bass, and you are not. In the second corner, we have the Monarch of Mardi Gras, the Baroness of Bourbon Street. When she's not co-hosting Ringside Society, she goes on crazy misadventures, such as having Roxanne Perez kick her in the shins for good luck, challenging Paige to a steel cage match, and driving everybody crazy at BWR. Louisiana's own Kathy Knight. And the last corner we have that ocean crossing, straight up bossing, flight catching, shot glass snatching, always positive, life is great, repping 592, living in the 718. No cap, straight facts, the worldwide star boy, Remy Blue. And joining us for this special episode tonight is a man who's actually been on our show 2 times before. He's back for a 3rd time. Everybody, welcome to the show, straight from the city of Southern hospitality, JB versus the world.
What up? What up? What up?
So for those of you that are wondering, what we're up to, you read the title correct. We're actually going to be doing the predictions for the WWE Crown Jewel card, which takes place tomorrow at, I believe it's 12 noon or 11 o'clock. I can't remember.
It's noon Eastern.
Noon Eastern. Okay. Wow. So yes, it'll be taking place at noon Eastern. So, you can, while you're having lunch or doing whatever, you can actually, check out some WWE, and also, you wouldn't have to worry about, getting home late after watching it at the bar, because it'll still be early, by the time they're done. I give or take, they'll be done by like 4 o'clock, maybe 5. I believe they have like 8 matches on the card. Am I correct or no?
That was like 6.
6? Okay,
Yeah,
wow.
I see 8. I see 8 here on whatchamacallit, Wikipedia.
Let's see.
I don't know if they got any pre-show matches or not.
Yeah, it's
I got 8.
yeah, there's definitely going to be a pre-show.
Yeah.
I think they're going to put the women's tag team matches on there.
Oh man. Yeah, so I'm getting the card up right now. Let's see what we have. Yeah, they're probably gonna put the women's tag team on tag team match on the pre-show, which sucks, but at the same time, it's like they've been dogging that tag team division for a while, man, and they just don't get it. Like, stop firing the women, man. You need more women for the tag teams. And for the singles division is good, but for the tag team division, man, come on, like, don't fire any more women, man. Like, have at least 6 tag teams on there vying for those titles. I don't know what's going on with them, but anyways, so we have 8 matches. Rob, you are correct. 8 great matches, and we're gonna see a lot of stuff from them. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go down the line, and I'm gonna ask, each of y'all, who y'all think is gonna win and whatnot, and also you can add like how it's gonna happen and so on, who might interfere. For those of you watching at home, listening at home, feel free to give your own 2 cents on who you think is gonna win as well. We always encourage fan interaction as well too. So with that being said, here we go. WWE Crown Jewel 2022. Live from Saudi Arabia. And I just want to say, like I said, I'm not trying to start any rumors or anything, but I heard that there's some sort of unrest or a planned attack that's going to happen in Saudi Arabia. So, I'm wishing, I'm sending good vibes to not just the wrestlers that are going over there, but also the people of Saudi Arabia. Hope everything is okay. Hope everything's going well. I hope everybody gets to and from safe. And all that, and obviously, of course, the wrestlers and the staff and those working with WWE as well. Hope they have a safe environment as well too. Um, and that's pretty much all I'm gonna say about that. I'm not gonna comment on anything else about Saudi Arabia because I don't want to offend nobody. I know people are serious about theirs, and in this day and age of cancel culture where you say something they're ready to cancel you, I'm not gonna touch on that. But I just wish everybody a safe trip to and from that event. But with that being said, how do y'all feel about this? How do y'all feel about this card?
It's a little bit more better than a glorified house show this time around. I think the biggest surprise for me is there's no Goldberg.
Okay.
So that's an improvement. Actually looking forward to this card. This looks really good. I think some of the outcomes are pretty obvious, but because they've treated Crown Jewels kind of like a glorified house show most of the time. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this card. It's a pretty decent looking card.
Kathy, Rob, how about y'all? What y'all got? What y'all got? What y'all got to say? I know y'all got something to say.
It looks all right. It's all right. I'm not hating on any of the matches. They all look good. They're probably going to have some good matches. Like Braun versus Omos. You got two big men bumping meat in there. So that's always good. Two
And
monsters fighting.
And hey, Rob, look, one of your favorites, Alexa Bliss, is going to be on there. I mean, she's not going to do the whole thing that she does where she has black blood coming out of her hair and that
Yeah,
turns you on. But you still get to see Alexa
that's
Bliss.
all good. Yeah, that's all good. But like you said, yeah, it's probably gonna be on the pre-show and stuff. So yeah, hopefully I'm gonna get a pizza tomorrow. So hopefully I can get it in time for that.
Ooh, okay. Kathy, I already know what Kathy's going to say. No Paige, no Becky, throw the whole card away. But there's Drew McIntyre, Kathy. We know you're a big Drew fan, but go ahead.
Yeah. Uh, I don't even know what to say. It's getting better with these Crown Jewel shows. I mean, the card's getting better, but I guess I don't know what to say. I usually don't watch these things,
Mm.
so I probably won't watch. To be honest, I'll probably still be sleeping at 11 o'clock. So it is what
Hey,
it is.
I will probably be working and looking at it every now and then, but I don't know if I'm gonna get a chance to because, like I said, the timing of it is like, yeah, I'm at work, so yeah, it's probably not. I'll try to watch some of it. If anything, I'll probably catch it later, or maybe see the highlights or something, the stills or whatever, and be like, oh, okay, that happened. All right,
Yeah, I got nothing other better else better to do at noon tomorrow. So I might as well.
yeah,
Georgia don't play Tennessee till later, so I'll be locked in.
There you go.
some awesome. All right, so the first match we have is a tag team match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. The newly crowned champions, Alexa Bliss and Asuka, will be defending the titles against Damage Control, which is the team of Dakota Kai and Io Sky. Rob, who you got for this one?
See, this one, it's one of those ones. I think honestly, I think Alexa Bliss and Asuka were like some transitional champs and stuff. So whatever. So I think Damage Control. I think they're going to get this one. I think these are one of the rare title change things that happen here at Saudi Arabia. So I'm gonna go with them. I think they'll come away with the belts.
Okay. Kathy Knight, how about you? Who you going with?
I'm the opposite of Rob. They just won. I don't see why they won in the first place, but it makes no sense to be a transitional champion like Rob said. So I think they're gonna retain. So I'm gonna go with Alexa and Oscar.
Okay. JB, who you going with, man?
Well, first of all, Kathy's got a birthday coming up, I believe. Fellow Scorpio gang.
Yeah, didn't you just have one? Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, bro.
Appreciate it. I spent the sick. That's why I'm not on cam right now. I look horrible and I feel very mid right now. But it wouldn't make any sense for them to put the belts on Asuka and Alexa on Monday just to take them off them come Saturday. But this is wrestling. We don't know what they do. Maybe it could be just padding stats. Or, this could be a transitional period like you guys have said. I'm going to be the outlier here and say Damage Control gets the belts back.
Okay, cool. By the way, you can still celebrate your birthday, bro. I mean, hey, it's not it's there's not just birthday, there's birth month. So I mean, hey, whenever you get better, whenever you're done sipping on that Theraflu, and you feel strong like a lion, be like, hey, time to turn up. You know what I'm saying? Go, go to have a little lunch or something, or have a little get together or something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can still live it up, man.
Yeah, for sure. Will do.
While we're bringing up birthdays, and you brought her up in my intro, tomorrow is Roxanne's birthday. So happy birthday, Roxanne.
Happy birthday, Roxanne.
Roxanne, we don't know if you see this, but on behalf of us here at Ringside Society, happy birthday. We are very happy for you. With the hard work that you put in. For those of y'all that don't know, we've actually had the pleasure of having Roxanne, or Roxy, as those of us know her from the indie scene, on our show. Very, great young woman, very talented. Um, and Kathy had the pleasure of meeting her. Got kicked in the shin several times. Don't know how she's still walking, but yes, Roxy, we're very happy for you, and happy birthday, and may you live to see many more in great health, and may you live to see one, and may you have the next birthday with some gold around your waist. You know what I'm saying? Hope that happens for you. But anyways,
She is so gifted.
yeah, she
Like,
definitely, man.
I have said publicly on record that if WWE finds a way to screw her up, I will stop watching their product.
I'm already upset that they let Sloane Jacobs go, and several other people, but that's you see that's the beauty of
Oh, so they
why.
let her go? Notorious Mimi? They let
Yeah,
her go?
yeah.
Oh, man. Okay.
So you might see her back in CCW. You
Yeah.
never. But
Yeah, I asked her to come on. She's pretty cool.
hey, do it, man. But yeah, that's why you need to support the other promotions like Impact, like Ring of Honor, or whatever AEW is doing with it, and AEW themselves, and of course, Major League Wrestling and the other promotions, because the more you support them, the more that they'll be in existence, and the more they exist, the more chance of people like Sloane Jacobs and Erica Yang, they'll be able to have another place to go to make a living. So it sucks, but you know that's the business. We just gotta keep riding with them and supporting them, and making our voices heard. You know, to these promotions and say, hey, sign this person. You're wasting your time not signing them. If you don't sign them, it's your loss. So yeah, you're right. If they do make a mistake with her, they don't know what they're doing. But at the same time, I mean,
She is about as a can't miss prospect out there for a women's wrestler as there is.
yeah. But I think she's gonna be fine. I think she's gonna be fine. I mean, plus you got Booker T there now. Booker T's probably. I'm sure Booker T has some say in like, nah, dog. Don't let her go, man. You
She's
make it.
got all, she's got all the tools. She's in my fave 5. You gotta love it.
Yeah. But yeah, so and our good friend Bobby Stryker's here. Bobby said he's gonna go at Alexa and Adulation. Who's Adulation? Is that another person I know about, Bobby? You mean Oscar? No, I'm just kidding with you, bro. All right. And Bobby's saying only if Bailey interferes. And they said Cora Jade. Yeah, Cora Jade's pretty good too, as well. Another person that Kathy knows personally as well. Man, Kathy, you just know all the stars, man. I'm actually jealous, man. I'm up here in New York, ain't nothing popping down in Texas, meeting all the celebrities. But I'm gonna go with Alexa Bliss and Oscar to retain. I mean, they just got the titles. It would suck if they were transitional champions. I'm gonna go with those two to retain. The next match we have, whew, this one's gonna be hot. Um, the tag team match for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships. We have the defending champions, the Usos, Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso, number one, versus the Brawling Brutes, which is a team of Ridge Holland and Butch. Don't know why they don't call him Pete Dunne. Don't know why. Makes no sense. But Rob, who you going with, man?
Yeah, I'm feeling really oozy on this one, this match. So I'm going with the Usos to win. But yeah, like you said, it's going to be a they're going to tear each other up. They're going to yeah, beat the hell out of each other. It's going to be a good match. I'm looking forward to this one. But yeah, Usos, they're going to keep the belts.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, Kathy, you going with?
See, it's stuff like this that kind of sucks. It's in Saudi Arabia because Sami Zayn can't be there. Speaking about feeling oozy, but the Usos are gonna retain. Like I've said at all these prediction shows, like you can't stop the bloodline train, and I don't know who's gonna stop them. I don't know who's gonna stop the Usos. Don't know who's gonna stop Roman. So yeah, Usos are gonna retain.
You know, for a minute, I was thinking maybe the Paul brothers, because if Logan doesn't win this, maybe him and Jake could become a tag team and go after the Usos. That would piss people off. I know that for a fact. All these hardworking tag teams, and then Logan and his brother Jake come and just take the titles off the Usos. That would be the IWC would blow up. They would, and I would just be laughing because like I don't give a damn, man. They're gonna do what they want to do. But JB, who you got for this one, man?
I too am feeling oozy and going to ride with the Usos over the Brawling Brutes. The Bloodlines come too far. The record is right there in sight. They're going to have a date with the New Day next week to clear that record. It's destiny. It's got to happen. It will happen. Brutes don't stand a chance. Usos retain.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the Usos to retain as well. And I got a feeling, you know what? I got a feeling. I saw the confrontation they had with the New Day earlier tonight, um, and I got a good feeling that it's gonna happen on the day, either the day before they break the Day's record. Like it's gonna happen one day before, or either on the day of the New Day record or whatever, whatever. So you get what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be like on the same day, on that particular day, and it's either gonna be Usos beat them, or the New Day is gonna beat them for those titles. And it would be crazy if they did that because now you got two teams that are neck and neck. But either way, regardless of how it goes, well, first I'm going to go to Usos. Usos are gonna beat the Brawling Brutes unless Sheamus somehow interferes, but he's still on the injured list. So
May I interject something real quick?
yeah,
I think Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are going to beat the Usos for the tag team championships eventually.
my brother, you and I think the same way. I've been saying that. And you know what? You know a funny thing I said. If you ever notice, Rob and Kath, I know y'all know this too. Kevin Owens has never held tag team titles. He's fought for them, but he's never held them. Sami Zayn has fought in several tag team matches, but he's never won those tag team titles. And I jokingly made it. Rob and Kath, I know y'all heard me say this before. I said it some time ago. I said it's funny. I got a funny feeling that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn each put a clause in their contracts saying they will not hold the tag team titles with anybody else but each other. I got a good feeling that's how it's gonna be. It would not surprise me if that was. But speaking of Sami Zayn, I'm not surprised at how funny he's come off and whatnot. I've always believed Sami was a star. And anybody who followed his stuff from Ring of Honor when he was El Generico,
They're the same
or
person.
supposedly El Generico. Let's try to keep it a bit kayfabe. Um, what did I just do? I don't even know how to get myself it out on. But anybody who's seen his work before WWE, sorry, Sammy, I didn't mean. If you see us, please don't kick my ass. But if anybody who's seen Sammy before WWE, they know what he brings to the table. They know how entertaining he can be. They know how he riles the crowd up, and they're always cheering for him and so on. So, it's not surprising that he's now getting this pop. I mean, I always believed in him. I always believed he was world champion material. And hopefully, I hope before he retires, that he actually gets a chance to, even if it's just one time, just a chance to hold that title. He definitely deserves it, and there's no denying his work ethic in the ring as well too. But yeah, I think the Usos are going to retain. That's beyond a shadow of a doubt. The next match that we have is going to be a last woman standing match for the Hold on, Bobby. What'd you say? You said, oh, you think they're gonna beat the record? Okay, and ye- I wouldn't call it an official tag team, but it's loosely, Bobby. They're loosely teaming. I wouldn't call them an official tag team. Um, the next match we have is the last woman standing match for the WWE Raw Women's Championship. We have the defending champion, the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair, versus what did she call herself? The role model, Bailey. Rob, who you got for this one?
You know what? I'm gonna go with Bailey on this one. I think Bailey's gonna win because I think Damage Control. They're probably gonna come out or something. And screw some, screw things and shenanigans will happen. So yeah, I think Bailey will get this one. But
Okay.
it'd be cool, but if Bianca wins, they can keep this going. I actually don't think this feud's over. No matter who wins, I think they're gonna keep going.
All right. Kathy, who you got?
So I'm gonna go 3 for 3, and everybody's retaining their titles at this point. I'm going with Bianca. Plus, I just bought her shirt, so she can't lose.
Okay. JB, who you got?
I too am riding with cousin Binks on this. I feel like she's got too much momentum going. Bailey's kind of been up and down over the last couple of weeks. Um, Rhea Ripley's right there, just simmering in the background. She's owed a title shot. I think she and Bianca are destined for WrestleMania. Bianca holds until then, so she definitely can't lose now.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna go with Bianca Belair. I think she's gonna retain as well, and it's gonna be one hell of a match. It's definitely gonna be a it's definitely gonna be a intensely competed match. It's gonna be intense, and Bianca's no slouch, but neither is Bailey. I know that the rest of Damage Control they're gonna get involved into. Um, that definitely has to happen. But honestly, I don't want Bianca to lose just yet. I mean, Bailey, yes, great wrestler, great champion. She's one of the four horsewomen of WWE. But nah, I don't want to be. I don't think it's Bianca's time to lose yet. So I'm gonna go with Bianca retaining. And also on that note as well too. Talking about Bianca, I heard a rumor that her and her husband, what's his last name? Not Angelo Dawkins. Look at me,
Montez Ford.
Montez Ford. I heard a rumor that they actually are in talks, or they're supposed to get their own reality show on Hulu as well. So if that happens, I just want to say congratulations to them on that. Um, it looks interesting, and they look like a fun couple. I would not want to work out with them because they would kill me in that gym, but um, they look like a fun couple, a very loving couple, and I really truly hope that um, Montez eventually gets that push that he's been rumored to be getting as a single star. And honestly, I hope Dawkins gets it too, man, because Dawkins, I don't like to see one tag team member, successful. I like to see both of them actually rise up and get it. So, um,
Dawkins, no doubt, 2022 most improved wrestler.
yeah, yeah. Um, and if that's true, like I said, congratulations to them. Definitely, well deserved, and I will definitely be tuning into that series as well. Especially since I have Hulu and I pay for it every month. So yeah, I gotta check it out. And Bobby Stryker is saying, um, let's see. Okay, you're going with Bianca. All right, awesome. Okay, so the next match we have is a singles match. I don't know how I feel about this one, since it's basically like a WrestleMania match all over again, but just that with one of the guys is different. But we have the monster among men, Braun Strowman, going up against the giant, almost. Rob, what you got for this one, man?
I think honestly, I think this one's going to end in a double DQ. I don't think either man. They're going to have either man take a pin. You know, they're going to protect them. You know, still make them look good. You know, they're going to get some big moves in, all that. And they're going to end up fighting on the outside. Count out something like that. Something crazy going to happen, but there's not going to be a clear cut winner on this one. So I'm just going to say, yeah, I'll go with double DQ.
Okay. Kathy, how about you? Who are you going with?
This is funnier than the actual match because if you saw like the little press conference or whatever, Braun walked up to Omos and just like put his head on Omos's like chest, and it's become like a meme all over Twitter, which is pretty hilarious. But I was kind of scratching my head trying to figure out who I wanted to win, but I think Braun's gonna end up winning. He just came back, and they're pushing the monster among monsters. So I mean, you have to beat the biggest monster to become the monster among monsters to make it make sense. So I went with Braun.
JB, how about you? Who are you going with?
Now this is truly big meaty men slapping meat. I got to go side with Rob here. I don't think they go to a finish here. I this is a WrestleMania level match, and this is something they can drag on, program that can drag on for a little bit. So for them to kind of stop it here, I think this got more tread on it than that to give a a definitive winner. So I'm gonna go with DQ. But if I must choose a winner, I will choose Braun on the strength of what Kathy said. He just came back. He is definitely red hot with the crowds right now after controlling his narrative for the last few months. But I'm going to go DQ, but I wouldn't be surprised if Braun won. If there has to be a winner, it will be Braun.
Okay. Well, oh man. I'm gonna go with a count out DQ on this one. Most likely a count out. I don't see either man. Look at how tall Almost is. I don't see Braun putting him in that power slam. I don't see Almost putting Braun in that move he does. I forgot what move he does anyways, but I'm gonna go with a double DQ for this one. And then they're gonna probably have some match, at the next pay-per-view, maybe a Survivor Series or so on. So yeah, I'm gonna go with a DQ for this one. And Bobby, you're going with Bobby Striker. You're going with Braun Strowman. You think the monster will overcome the Nigerian Giants? Okay.
Bobby, you better put some respect on my cousin's name.
Hey, Bobby, Black Panther's coming out in a week, so don't be surprised if he summons the power of Wakanda and puts a whooping on your boy Braun. I'm just saying.
The River Tribe shall not challenge today.
Yeah. Let's see. So the next match we have is a steel cage match, and it's gonna be Drew McIntyre versus Karrion Kross, who will have Scarlett. And Karrion Kross will obviously have Scarlett in his corner as well. Man, how could you make a man so mad he want to put you in a car crash, get out of his car and whoop your ass after that too? That is some like psycho shit right there, man. Like, geez. Woo. Man, oh man. Rob, who you got for this one?
My bad. My internet is kind of messing up and going in and out and stuff. My bad. My bad if I'm freezing. But you're asking about the Karrion Kross match, right?
Yeah.
All right. You know what? I'm going with Karrion Kross. I think he's actually going to get Drew on this one. This is going to be a pretty good match. I'm going to like this one. But I'm going with Karrion on this one because I heard, I think he's one of Triple H's guys. Want to build him up, see what he can do.
Okay. Kathy, who you going with?
So I like them both. But I circled Drew. I think Drew's gonna win because Karrion got the last match they were in. He cheated to win. This one, I don't know if he's gonna try to get Scarlett to cheat. I mean, it is in a steel cage. She'd have to like go through the door or climb the cage to interfere. Or she could just spray Drew in the eyes again. You don't have to be in the cage to do that. But it should be fun. My eyes will be happy because I love them both. And if I do watch it, and yeah, I'll pick Drew.
Okay. JB, who you going with?
I'm going with Cross here. He's still very new. He's still on the come up. I think he has an eventual date with Roman that he will lose when he gets there. Drew can afford the loss. Drew is kind of above that at this point. And if you want to build a new star, you got to build. Somebody's got to eat the pin or eat the loss. This way, cage match, you can do shenanigans. You can do a number of things that Karrion can still get the win and go over, and you can still somewhat protect Drew. So yeah, I'm going Karrion here.
Okay, and let's see, Bobby, you're going with you say you see Karrion Cross, but but you think Scar is going to play a big role in it, and you say Cross is going to win. Okay, I'm gonna go with Drew McIntyre. The man is pissed off, and he is about ready to put a hurting on Karrion Cross. So I think he's gonna get this one. If Karrion Cross happens to win, he's gonna be badly wounded. Like he is gonna be like limping out of this match because Drew's gonna be pissed. Like that man is on a rampage, and yeah, it's gonna take more than Scarlett to stop him. So yeah, Drew McIntyre is definitely my pick. The next match we have is a singles match. It's gonna be another match with two big men bumping meat. I don't know if that's how they say it, but you got a former UFC heavyweight champion, former multi-time WWE champion, Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley, who's also an MMA fighter as well, former WWE champion. Um, this match, I've been waiting for this match for so long. I'm just sorry it wasn't when Brock had the title. Well, he did fight him when he had the title, kind of in a certain situation, but I think it was a cage match something. But I've been waiting for this match for a long time. I'm glad it's finally happening. And title or not, it's definitely gonna be one to remember. Both these men aren't holding back. Rob, who you going with?
Yeah, I was sitting here looking at this match, and I'm like, man, Brock ain't gonna, take all this money, fly all the way to Saudi Arabia and lose. But you know what? I think he is. I think he's gonna go out there. I think Bobby Lashley's actually gonna get, old Brock Lesnar on this one. So I'm gonna go Bobby Lashley. Let's go. Let's see Bobby Lashley hit him with a dominator or something. That'd be pretty cool.
Kathy, how about you? Who you going with?
So I'm guessing it's gonna be a good match. They're gonna take it to each other, but I am the opposite of Rob. You don't bring Brock back to have him lose. So I think Bobby's gonna put up a fight, but Brock's gonna end up winning because it is in Saudi Arabia. People love Brock, so I'm gonna say Brock.
Okay. JB, who you going with?
I'm going with Bobby for this one. They had a good match at the Royal Rumble that was ended with shenanigans, and we know that Bobby ended up hurting his shoulder during that match. Legitimately, that's why he had to drop the belt at Elimination Chamber. Um, but yeah, I'm going with Bobby here. He's the one that's coming back every. He's the one that's here on a weekly basis. He still looks strong. He still has an eventual date with Roman that you can build up if you want to go that route. And if you want to do that, you got to keep him looking strong. And Brock comes and goes he pleases. He's Brock freaking Lesnar. He can win. He can lose. He can do whatever he wants to. It's not going to break him. And a loss to Bobby Lashley, story-wise, doesn't hurt Brock at all. He instigated it. He should lose.
Yep, I was actually there when that happened too. I was like, what? Wow. I'm gonna go with Bobby Lashley on this one. I think he's definitely gonna take it. I know we're gonna see a lot of we gotta see we're gonna see like a few MMA holds because both of them have that MMA background. Both of them are actually have an amateur wrestling background as well too. It's gonna be one of those matches you just gotta definitely pay close attention to and so on. I'm gonna definitely go with Bobby Lashley on this one. The thing is he gonna win with the spear or is he gonna win with the full Nelson? That's the main question, or one of the main questions.
Ain't no way Brock gonna tap. Ain't no way.
Has he ever tapped? I don't think he ever has.
Not since he's been back.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Oh yeah, he did. Survivor Series 2003. I remember. Yeah, Kurt Angle had him in a. It was either Kurt Angle had him in a. No. Chris Benoit had him in the cripple crossface. I probably shouldn't say that name, but yeah, he had him in the cripple crossface. And
I feel like this. Since he came back, he has not tapped out. He's passed out to the Undertaker, but that's it.
Yeah, he tapped at Survivor Series 2003, and then I remember people were making fun of him saying, "You tapped out, you tapped out." So yeah, that was the one time I remember him tapping, but after that, haven't seen him do it again. Um, so and Bobby, yeah, okay, Bobby Striker. You said you were going with Brock. Um, okay. So the next match we have is a 6-man tag team match. It's going to be the OC. Don't call them the Bullet Club for copyright infringement reasons. Which is AJ Styles, Luke Gallows, and Carl Anderson versus the Judgment Day, which is Finn Balor, Damian Priest, Dominic Mysterio, and Rhea Ripley will be in their corner. Rob, who you got for this one?
This looks like it should be a pretty good match. I like everybody in this match, but I'm going with the Judgment Day because they've been building them up like to be like an awesome group and all, and I don't see them losing right yet or anytime soon. So I'm gonna go with the Judgment Day. I think they're gonna get this one.
Okay, Kathy, how about you?
So I kind of had a hard time deciding this one. I ended up going with the OC just because the Judgment Day's been whooping up on them, and the build up to these pay-per-views or premium live events, or like if somebody gets beat up, they usually get their revenge and whatnot. So I went with the OC, but with Rhea being in the corner of the Judgment Day, I could see Rhea interfering and giving Judgment Day the win, and that would probably be the only way they win. So going with the OC.
Okay, JB, who you got?
I'm going to say mine with a caveat. They've been building to, over the last couple of weeks, that the OC, there's a plan in place to neutralize Rhea. If there is indeed a plan to neutralize Rhea, I'm going to go with the OC. If they don't have anything, Judgment Day's winning. So.
Okay. And Bobby, you're saying OC because Edge may screw over Judgment Day and maybe a Beth Phoenix appearance. You could be right. You could be right. I'm gonna laugh at Rhea Ripley. I'll be like, whenever whoever gets her with it, and probably gonna be a female, whoever deals with her, I'm like, Rhea, you see, that's what you get when you that's what happens when you get involved in grown man business. You get a female to knock you out. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna call it right now. It's either gonna be probably next year. We're probably gonna see Beth Phoenix versus Rhea Ripley, or we might see a mixed tag team: Beth Phoenix and Edge versus Rhea Ripley, and one of the judge, maybe Dominic Mysterio, or maybe Finn Balor, because Dominic's probably gonna be by then. Rey Mysterio will probably be fed up with Dominic and want to whoop his ass, and it'll be at WrestleMania. But for this match, I'm gonna go with the OC. I got a feeling that they're gonna find a way to deal with the Rhea Ripley problem, and they're gonna get a win over the Judgment Day. That's gonna be a really good match. The next match we have is definitely gonna be most likely gonna be the main event. It's gonna be a singles match for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, and it's gonna be the defending champion, the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, Roman Reigns, with the Bloodline, which will consist of Paul Heyman and the Usos and Solo Sikoa, versus Logan Paul, who will have Jake Paul in his corner. I hope Jake Paul has 5 knockout punches in his arsenal, because he has 5 men to contend with outside. Well, let me see. He has 4 men to contend with outside there. So I hope he's ready to throw some hands. Rob, what you got for this one, man?
All right. I'm gonna say something crazy because it's late at night. I've taken my medication and all, and it's kicked in. So, all right, shenanigans are gonna happen. Logan Paul's gonna win. Austin Theory's gonna cash it in. He's gonna get the belt from Logan Paul. Roman Reigns is gonna be like, "Hey, yo, hold on, man, Rev, we restarting this match." So then they go up there. Roman Reigns, bam, gets the belt back. Man, here we go. Back where we started. But no, for real though, I think Roman Reigns, he's gonna win. I think it's actually gonna be a good match because you can say whatever you want about Logan Paul and all that, man. They go in, they actually go and try, like, you gonna put on a good show. They're not just out there, just to collect a check, like Lawrence Taylor or something, So yeah, I think it'll be a good match. Yeah, Roman's winning this, no doubt.
Cool, cool. That could be a good. It wouldn't surprise me if they did that. Have Austin Theory cash in or something. WWE's done some
Isn't the
crazy.
year almost up? When's the year up?
No,
Oh, we
the
think I probably got a couple months. It just seems
yeah,
like he's had it forever.
yeah, he won in the summer, so yeah, he got a couple of months.
Yeah.
Um, Kathy, who you got for this one?
So I feel like this is kind of a throwaway match. They just needed somebody to feed to Roman. Uh, Logan Paul is a good wrestler from what I've seen. Crappy person, but that's a whole other topic. Um, yeah, so Roman's gonna win. He's not losing the belt anytime soon. Still don't know who's gonna beat him. He'll be the champ probably forever. So I'll pick Roman.
Okay, JB, who you going with?
Ain't no way in hell Roman losing tomorrow. It'll be a cold day in hell before Roman drops that belt. Say nah. I think it'll be SummerSlam next year when Roman finally drops it, either to a Cody or a Jey Uso. That's my prediction. Um, he's not dropping it now. This is, like I said at the top of the show, Crown Jewel is kind of like a glorified house show at times. That's how they treat it, and this will be no different. Logan Paul, Roman, they'll put on a good show. Logan have a good showing. They've been building up this one lucky punch thing for the last couple of weeks, so I'm pretty sure he'll get like a lucky punch in, and he might score a visual pinfall on Roman, but then shenanigans will ensue. But there's no way Roman loses. No way.
Um, let's see, and Bobby Striker. Let's see. I'll see Logan Paul, then cash in. Okay, yeah. You see, Robbie, your namesake actually agrees with you, kinda. And he says so. Okay, and let me see. Questions. The Rock. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen at WrestleMania. I wouldn't mind seeing it. I could see them having a promo battle. Rock insulting Roman and bringing something up about when he was younger and he used to walk around and do that, and or something embarrassing about Roman. Roman being saying something slick like, "Yeah, you're not really family. Your dad you just used to hang around us and try to be, down with." I could see them going. I could see them going somewhere. And by the way, people, just let y'all know, um, the Maivias are not really like blood to the Anawais. They're just close, from what I've heard. So they could probably, if they really want to, they could probably use that. But yeah, how do WrestleMania? So my choice would be Roman Reigns. I don't see Roman losing to Logan Paul. I know Logan Paul's going to pull off some impressive moves and whatnot, and I got to give it to him. The man has definitely worked his ass off to prove he can hang in there. Him and Bad Bunny. I would like to see his brother Jake Paul actually get into the ring, but who knows? Maybe this will actually give him that bug and be like, hey, let me give this a shot too, and get in there. But um, only time will tell. But I see Roman retaining. Roman's not gonna lose it to Logan Paul. If I see anybody beating Roman for the title, it's gonna be the two people, Cody Rhodes or Jey Uso. Who I want to win the title, Jey Uso. Jey Uso he's taken a lot of like humiliation and abuse from Roman. He was the one that went through the brunt of um what Roman had to dish out, and I think it's only fair that he actually gets that push to the world title. I'm down with that, and plus that would break him out of the whole twin tag team thing, because all of y'all have seen that once you're a twin and you're identical twin wrestlers as well too, you're stuck being a tag team. You hardly have a chance to go out and prove what you can do as a singles wrestler. Jey Uso has proven that he can definitely hold his own when Jimmy Uso was out with injury. So I really hope that um, it's him that ends up defeating Roman finally 3 years later and 2 years later, and becoming or yeah, 3 years later, and becoming champion. I'm definitely down for that. But if not him, wouldn't mind seeing Cody Rhodes, or hey, maybe both of them will defeat him in a triple threat match where both titles are on the line. You know, and heck, I don't care what anybody says. I think Cody would make a great world champion. He has definitely proven himself. But yeah, those are my picks. So I'm gonna go around the room right now and just ask: do any of y'all have any other predictions as to what may happen, what might happen, what alliances are gonna form, what alliances may break up, anything of
Yeah,
that special appearances?
yeah, no, I don't think anything as big is going to happen. I think it's going to be, just straight meat and potatoes. The wrestling matches. The only thing I can see actually happen is if Bray Wyatt, make like, oh, this is like where he starts. Like who's his first match going to be on his return. Maybe that might happen, but other than that, I don't think anything anything wild. We're gonna have the matches, no appearances or nothing.
Okay. Anything, Kathy? Um, on your
Uh,
part?
Not really. I just kind of feel like this is a throwaway pay per view or premium live event, whatever they call it these days. Just to fulfill their contract to the Saudi people. I do hope the Saudi fans themselves enjoy themselves because they deserve that much. And yeah, like you said earlier, I hope everybody stays safe and hopefully they have a good show.
Okay. JB, how about you?
I kind of feel the same way as Cassie. This is kind of a obligational show. Just get in, get out, do what you want to do, give the people a thrill, keep it moving. That's why Roman and Logan Paul makes sense because you can tell a little interesting story and you can move on from this and you never have to revisit it ever again. I don't have anything interesting that I think is going to happen. The Bray Wyatt thing is very intriguing. I think they'll do something to kind of further that there, but other than that, that's about it. I don't have anything super shocking happening.
I don't think anything else is gonna happen. Bray Wyatt might make an appearance. He might not. Um, just gotta wait and see. But I don't think anything else is gonna happen other than the matches and whatnot. Um, Bobby says maybe a theory. Bobby Striker says maybe a theory cash in. Who knows? Maybe he'll cash in. Maybe he won't. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. And with that being said, that's our prediction show. Those are our predictions for Crown Jewel. We'll try to have some polls up on Twitter so that y'all can actually um, vote and say who you think is going to win and so on. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So with that being said, JB, thank you very much once again for joining us. We know you're a bit under the weather.
My
Uh,
pleasure.
really appreciate you taking time out to just shoot the breeze about Crown Jewel and whatnot. And once again, happy birthday. We hope you live see many many more in great health, and hopefully you fight this cold or whatever it is, and then get out there and celebrate like you're really supposed to.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for having me back again. Next time, hopefully, I'll be in better health.
Yeah, you're good, man. Plus, you're in Atlanta too, man. So you gotta live it up, man. You know you got. I've been to Atlanta. Every time I go there, I come back 100 pounds heavier. So yeah, um, all that food y'all got. But yeah, man. With that being said, where can fans find you on social media when they want to talk wrestling and all that good stuff?
Oh, no problem. You can find me on the interwebs at JB versus the World, like you see it spelled out on my card right there. On Facebook, Instagram, my YouTube channel, you can subscribe to that. My central hub is jbversustheworld.com. And if you want to argue with me on Twitter, you can find me at JBV the World because versus was just too long for Twitter.
Awesome. All right. And with that being said, it's about time for us to shut this show down. My eyes are getting heavy and my stomach is rumbling. That means it's time for dinner and a nap. Maybe not in that order, but before I indulge in those activities, Kathy Knight, where can fans find you on social media when they want to talk wrestling, all things Becky Lynch and Pinch, and good eating in Louisiana?
So I'm on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and Discord, all at BLUE70517.
Cool. Rob Base, where can fans find you on social media when they want to talk wrestling, find out where your next appearances, purchase Rob Base merchandise? And where can bookers and promoters find you when they want to book you for their shows?
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram at Rob_base82, and then Facebook Rob Base. And then next weekend, the I believe it's the 12th, we got a 1CW CCW show. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome matchups going on. Titles are on the line. Bad blood, gang warfare, everything. You know what I mean? So definitely check it out. Facebook Live. And if you can't, DelmarvaSportsNetwork.com. You can check it out.
Awesome. I actually have a few. I actually got a few announcements. So tomorrow, we have a show by Catalyst Wrestling over in here in Brooklyn. Definitely check them out. I believe bell time showtime starts at 4 o'clock. You have people like Kid Bandit, Jack Evans, and you know many Darius Carter, many other great pro wrestlers there that'll be wrestling. So and Peter Avalon from AEW as well. He's gonna be there too. So definitely check it out. It's a great card. After that, there's all our good friends at Those Wrestling Girls. Queen P and Krista B. They're gonna be having their fourth anniversary celebration. I will be there. We're actually sponsoring that as well too. Um, so definitely, if you're in Brooklyn, check them out. It's going to be a great time. You'll actually get to meet like-minded wrestling fans and also podcasters as well too. Congratulations, Queen P and Krista. If y'all ever see this on 4 years, we got none but love for y'all over here, and we wish y'all many more years of success as well too. Definitely
Congratulations.
two great sisters that are doing the damn thing and getting noticed for it as well too. So congrats to you ladies on that. And down in Texas, one of Kathy's places she likes to visit, Pale Pro Wrestling has a show tomorrow as well too. I don't know who's on it. I know that geez, what's Chandler?
Chandler
Kathy?
Hopkins.
Chandler Hopkins. I know him as the flying cowboy. He's always, he has a high flying move set. But yes, Chandler Hopkins will be on there, Cameron Cole as well, and many other people. Definitely check out Poly Pro Wrestling as well tomorrow if you're down there in Texas. And with that being said, if you want to find me on social media, not that I have anything cool to say these days, you can find me on Twitter at the Remy Blue. You can also find me on Instagram at the Remy Blue as well, and you can also find me on Facebook under the alias Remy Blue. Our podcast is also on social media. We're on Twitch at Ringside Society 2019. We're on Instagram and Twitter at Ringside Society. We're on Facebook as a Facebook group. And we're also on Spotify. And we also have a um, uh, Teespring store where we sell official Ringside Society merchandise. We have T-shirts. We have tank tops. We have long sleeve shirts, hoodies. We even have pillows now and also coffee mugs for your favorite warm beverage. Definitely check us out. We just released a new design called Stripe Lives Matter. That's for the referees in professional wrestling as well. Stripe Lives Matter. Respect the ref. They're the ones that make the matches go smooth and whatnot. So definitely check us out. Cop some merch. All proceeds go back into keeping our show afloat. They do not go back into our pockets. And last but not least, we're also on YouTube. Um, and our YouTube channel has a lot of great interviews, a lot of great prediction shows like this one. We also have our most of our 50 minutes of fandom segments on there now too as well. You can check out the one we did with JB many months ago, and several other great fans as well too. Um, and we even have some great interviews with wrestlers like Ruthie J, Katie Hebner, Soraya Knight, and so on and so on. So definitely check it out. All you gotta do is go on YouTube, type in Ringside Society, and once you see that sweet dark blue and light blue yin yang sound with the blue flames around it, that's when you know it's us. So make sure you subscribe to all our videos because we got a lot of cool stuff coming up, and you don't want to miss a thing like Aerosmith in 1998. But with that being said, we just want to thank everybody tuning in live tonight. We really and truly appreciate it. To those of y'all that are going to listen later on, thank you very much in advance. And those of y'all that hate us, can't stand us, really truly wish we'd go away. Well, like myself at the Golden Corral, Rob Bass at the Taco Festival, and Kathy Knight at Cafe Dumont on their buy one get one free special. We're not going anywhere for a while.
They hate us because they ain't us.
And we ain't stopping. So with that being said, we just want to let everybody know that we're very well aware to everybody and their grandparents and their parents on the podcast. But we're not your grandparents' podcast. We're not your parents' podcast. As a matter of fact, we're not just any podcast. Hashtag We are not the same. Hey, yo, Rob Bass, Kathy Knight. One time for the mind, one time for the people, one time for the wrestling culture, one time for JB versus the world down there in Atlanta. Happy birthday. Keep on shining, keep on grinding. And one time for Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia.
Woo!
What type of podcast are we?
All right. 3, 2, 1.
We're the
We're the
Wrestling
Wrestling
Fans
Fans
Podcast.
Podcast.
That's right, we're the Wrestling Cast Podcast, Ringside Society, and we will be back this Sunday with another impressive episode with another impressive guest. But until then, we just want y'all to do 4 favors for us. Stay safe, stay healthy, be excellent to each other, and party on, dudes. We out. Peace.
See y'all. Good night. Stay classy, Delaware.